Welcome back to Access. My name's Nathan. I'm here with Dave.
Hello.
Dave, this is Dark Souls 3.
Oh, there's a dragon!
Some more of it. Yeah, this is. I played Dark Souls 3. This is the network stress test that we had access to. And this is 5 monsters that prove Dark Souls is still the boss.
Nice. That is nice.
There?
Yeah.
I put the dragon in first. There was a glimpse of this in our other video. This shot makes him look amazing.
Yeah.
And it's actually doing that old thing of clearing out a bunch. If you're quick, clears out the enemies for you. This dragon. He's guarding an area. What I didn't show in the last video.
Yeah.
I have no idea whether you can actually kill this dragon or not. You normally can. In the first Dark Souls, you could kill it, and if you nabbed its tail, it became the Drake sword. A high-level player got that for me, and it became the sword I used basically throughout the entire game.
Amazing.
But what I didn't show last time, and I spent ages doing this, I think the next clip, that's a lovely shot from underneath. You're going to find me on my backside, I think. Basically, I was like, what's he guarding? Can I get there? Now I am on fire. But then I timed it right. I ran up these stairs, and you can if you're really, really quick. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Classic Dark Souls action.
Yeah.
And then I did get inside. You're going to have to wait to see what the game has, or some other people on YouTube, to show you what that is in there. But that's a secret area that I got to, kind of secret. That little message on the ground said, beware of fatty, Dave. This is so knights are back in a very big way in Dark Souls 3. They have shields. Not this knight in particular, but I'm putting this one in because he's a kind of he's not really a mini boss. He's like just one of them characters you get in the Souls games who's like this is his area. And I love, there are tons of other like empty bits of armor around him, and as I roll into them, they all kind of destruct. It's such a cool little,
that is great,
little place for a fight. I fought him twice, and I've showed him twice as well, because the first time basically I'm being a giant baby, and I picked up I've done loads of exploring, I've got loads of throwing knives, and I'm just running away.
He is, for a big man, he's pretty agile, has to be said.
That's true,
and he's got a very long staff, or
he
I
does.
don't know what that is, pike.
So I hit him a total of 1 time with my sword in that last playthrough. This is me playing with a different build of character. As I said in the last one, we're not really sure what the character types are. They're not fixed builds, so I'm not sure what the classes are. This guy's like supposed to be like a northern warrior. I think he might have been like temporarily called. I've got a big axe anyway. I was doing okay here. I got him in the back a couple of times, and then basically me just finishing him off became just a mess.
Wow, yeah, this is life and death right now, isn't it? He almost had one back on you there.
It's that thing where you just need one hit, and you know you do. It becomes really tense. Now this is really interesting for Dark Souls 3 story-wise. No one knows what this is yet, I don't think. But look at that. It's a kind of like, I don't know. It's like when we saw Miyazaki at Gamescom, he was saying like, this is important for the story, and we're not going to tell you what it is.
Yeah.
And then I tried to run away. This is my first encounter. Bye.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm not coming back. Second time I went back, I thought it would be cool just to, you can see him again. He's actually got he like envelops these guys.
Yeah.
And their arms and legs are like poking out.
He kind of sprang out of one of them, doesn't he? Like there's a man at the bottom of him, kind of, and yeah, and wow, that
it does sort of grab you. I killed him with fire bombs in the end. Killed him with fire. This clip cuts off slightly abruptly. Sorry, there was an on-screen prompt. But yeah, so this is like just darkness. Don't know what this monster is called. I thought he was dead as well. It looked like he had no health. Gave him a chocolate. Now he's dead. And now we're getting to the sort of the actual bosses that I encountered. There were kind of 2. So
yeah.
This is you can see I used a dungeon cell key, and I was like, I wonder what's down here. I only fought this guy once. I basically wanted to come back with help, but I could never summon it. I didn't have time during the stress test. You get down in Dark Souls into this kind of area, basically immediately, like any of these guys could wake up at any minute.
Yeah.
Obviously reading all of these messages, be wary of freeze. What could that mean? And again, it kind of plays into the whole fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ashes. It's very like, this guy is like visions of freeze. This guy is all like disco. He's all like smoke. And I was like, okay, I've got a job to do here. And he's kind of all snaky. He's like a little lizard man, like a dog inside a suit of armor with a sword and the ability to freeze me.
He's moving a bit like Voldo.
You can see from Soul Calibur. You can see as well my bar's going up. I think that's like a freezing, like, it's accumulating freeze inside me. Other people look like they've killed him because they've written on the ground. I did not kill him.
No.
I'm having the old college try. I love his armor. I am now frostbitten.
Oh God.
I love his armor, but I did died.
Yeah,
on there.
definitely. He's just a big swirling mass of pain.
Yeah, he was a big lad, and he took me down. But he was I don't know what you get for killing him. I don't know what the on-screen message is or anything. This, obviously, you can see now. This is if you fought your way to the end of this area. This is the kind of the more traditional boss. This slows down a bit. I didn't want to be talking 10 to the dozen over this because, as with all the Souls kind of games, you know you're coming into a boss battle.
Yeah.
So I was trying to soak it up.
Absolutely.
Take in a bit of the atmosphere. And like we're talking about in the last video as well, about how Miyazaki came from Bloodborne, and he was like, I still had Bloodborne going on inside my head when I made this. And this, I'm going into a church to kill something.
Yeah.
I mean, Bloodborne.
It's very Bloodborne. It's amazing how it's such a beautiful game and still like a scary place.
I wanted to point really quickly to the statues. You saw 2 there. You can rewind them if you like, viewers. One of them is a guy apparently about to cut his own head off with his sword in the ground, and the other one, there's statues all over the place of like people holding their own heads. They're really, and I don't know if they tie into anything specific in the story, but they're like, just in terms of like blasted kind of cursed lands, and the way that the just the little items that they make, that they generate, the art team, to kind of signify that.
Not the old drippy ceiling technique. Oh,
I know.
God.
The name of this boss, and you might have seen this if you've been following Dark Souls closely, because this boss encounter was the kind of the centerpiece of the hands-on at Gamescom and the coverage at E3 this year. Dancer of the Frigid Valley is what this again, maybe icy.
Yeah, frigid isn't hot, is it? It's
no,
cold.
Exactly. So this is my plan. Apparently she is susceptible to range attacks. I didn't really do a brilliant job there. Although she has fire, obviously. She's got kind of fire and a kind of acidic thing. I did not get to grips with her movement at all. I found her really hard to read because she's like languid and spinny.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut to... I didn't do like terrifically badly. Has she got kind of like ice and fire into... You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. The other sword is
or maybe it's
icy.
ash even. But it's certainly like, they're like opposites. So I'm trying the fire bombs out there. I don't know how much good they were really doing, but yeah, her movement is something else, and her kind of ethereal cloaks. So that's me. So I did what any good Souls player would do. I went and I got a friend.
Nice.
Me and my friend decided that we would pay the Dancer of the Frigid Valley a visit.
Absolutely.
So we went in. This guy was good, man. He was much better than me. I kind of took it upon myself just to stay alive. If you've ever done that when you summon someone, you're like, lads, get involved.
Yeah, it becomes apparent that you're just going to be there to watch.
But look, again, like how close we got. And I was like, are we going to do it? We're not going to do it. Just one hit could like really mess me up.
Wait, you did it, right?
I thought that was it.
Oh,
we
gosh,
did do it.
You did do it. I
And then
thought you were going to make it
It's
then.
been so long since I played anything, I forgot how to do emotes. So that guy was like, yeah. And I was just staring at him. I felt really bad.
Yeah.
I tried to, and then in classic Souls fashion, I thought, you know what? I'm going to pay this forward. Now I put myself down to someone. I'm going to come. This guy has come prepared. Look, he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
He's got 2 friends.
2 friends. That is smart. Although...
and unfortunately...
one of those friends was you, Nath.
Yeah, so I wasn't that good. It made me realise how good the guy in the other one was. Now, this is the last one. This is actually number 6. This is an extra one, Dave, because really, if we think about it, who are the real monsters in the Dark Souls games?
Ooh.
That's right, it's you and me.
Yeah.
So this is me being invaded. This is the only time that I was invaded and actually saw it out. I was invaded previously. I was jumped into that boss battle, then it kind of, the Dark Spirit ran away. This is... I mean, this poor guy, I don't know if he knew that I had a pal with me. This was when I was going to go back and try and take on that knight at the bottom of that tower.
Right, yeah.
And this is why I was interrupted. Lightning spears, they're not really doing it for me against humans.
No, they're being quite easily dodged, aren't they? They still look incredible, but he's doing a good job of dodging there.
So I've got some knives out that I'd been trying to summon 2 men to go and take on that tower knight. I was just like, no, not risking it. So that was me throwing a firebomb point blank range.
That looked great.
Not really sure who that worked out best for. Again, all credit to the skill of my companion here, who's really helped me out. I thought he did a fine job.
Absolutely.
None of my blows are landing. I don't know what, you know. I just thought I'm just going to survive again. I'll be a nuisance. I chucked some throwing knives at him. He's getting all of his gear out. It really was it must be so hard. Once you're in, you're like, well, what can I do? There's 2 of them.
Yeah, there's no backing out, is there? You've got to fight for your honour.
So he just got his big... But then he looked like he was about to run away. And then my pal here he got the big old backstab on him.
Oh, nice.
Kicked him down, and I thought I might have to finish him off, but no, he was already dead.
Wicked.
And that was the end of it. Dark Spirit destroyed. So yeah, and I'm not really being entirely flippant. I really think humans are the monsters in the Dark Souls series.
Definitely.
That's kind of what the story's about.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching that. Just a kind of a glimpse, basically, at the fact that the monster design and the enemy design in the new Dark Souls game is still looking strong as all hell. That is going to be it for now for Dark Souls 3, unless you answer, you guys kind of barrage us in the comments with loads of stuff you want to see. And if I've got any kind of capture already that kind of deals with it, we might jump back on, but we are very busy at the moment. Having said that, do subscribe to the channel, because we've got tons of amazing stuff coming up even before the end of the year, let alone in 2016. So do stay with us. Thank you very much for watching. Say goodbye, Dave.
Bye.